Now, before we start, take into mind that I'm just some random dude, okay? I'm only gonna criticize for being bad. Now, what is Hello Neighbor about? Well, if you're asking this question, I think you should go somewhere else, man. Now, the real meat and potatoes here is what makes Hello Neighbor good. Now, Hello Neighbor is a sort of puzzle-solving, escape room kind of game where you have one objective, and it is get into the neighbor's basement before he gets you. Now, you may be wondering, well, this seems like a fun concept. Well, why would anybody not like it? Well, on paper, Hello Neighbor seems like a fun, sometimes scary, puzzle-solving game, right? Well, that's for most parts of it. As you can see right now from this basement part I'm doing in the footage, there is a lot more to do in here than you might think. Now, the basement part's just one of the many different aspects of this game that are just tedious and drag out for way too long. Well, from the entirety of Act 3 all the way until the end of the game, it's just so much to work with at once. There's some parts of the game where you literally have to move objects in the shape of the objects in a picture. In some random room in the game, you have to look at a picture on the wall, and put the objects in place that are in the room exactly as they are in the picture. Do you know how tedious that is to figure out for the first time? The YouTubers in 2017, 2018 playing this game had no idea that existed. They had no idea. Now, obviously this started a little controversy within the Hello Neighbor space on YouTube. Everyone was asking, telling YouTubers, why didn't you know that when you walk through the wall in level 3, Act 3, that there was going to be a secret key there that you had to use the magnet gun on from inside the wall? How didn't you know this? And of course, with there being so much to do at once, this kind of caused people to go into a little fit of rage about how the original games were better. I wish the alphas would come back. The alpha. Now, these people were not wrong at all about the alphas being better than Act 3, because they were better than Act 3. Because the alphas, they had substance. They had buns and meat and lettuce and cheese and ketchup. It was a full experience. Act 3 is kind of just the meat with no buns and no ketchup. It's Hello Neighbor, and it's a double-decker Hello Neighbor. There's a bunch of stuff to do, but having a bunch of stuff to do doesn't mean it's better than any other game. Look at this. What rooms are we in right now? I think if I had to come to a conclusion about what Hello Neighbor became, it would probably just be too big. Everybody was playing the game. Everybody wanted a piece of Hello Neighbor. They wanted a piece of the pie that they could eat for themselves. But that pie just became way too big. And there was a lock leading to the pie. You had to unlock it with a key that you would find under the table. It's too big. There's too much stuff to do. There's too many acts, too many games. Alpha, pre-alpha, beta, alpha 1, 2, 3, act 1, 2, and 3. With Act 3 just being a whole McDouble. McTriple even. And, the game's still fun. You can mess around with a neighbor. You can do whatever you want. You can chuck stuff at him, throw stuff at him. Break his windows, distract him. But if you weren't solving puzzles, that was all you were doing. There was no more. You solve puzzles and you progress in the house, or you ain't doing nothing at all. Now, this game, Hello Neighbor, like I said before, as a concept, it's really good. You're trying to break into this neighbor's house and get into his basement and solve puzzles because he He doesn't want anybody in his basement. You got to figure out why he doesn't want anyone in his basement. So now you got to go solve puzzles in his house, you know, throw apples at things to make them move and unlock doors. It's a good concept, and it's a fun concept. You know, Act 1, love it. Love Act 1. Some parts of Act 3, love it. Love some parts of Act 3, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're not having very much fun. Now, something I really like about Hello Neighbor is the mods and fan games, and that's actually what brought Hello Neighbor back this year. Last year was, you know, the Fast Fredbear mod. That's probably, you know, everybody knows the Fast Fredbear mod. There was the Bear 5 mod, Fast Fredbear, but he was green and he was faster. Fast Fredbear again, but it was faster. And it was fun. It was a fun concept. Only in Act 1, though, you know, kind of every other act, this wasn't very fun. I mean, other than Act 3. Act 3 is actually, that makes Act 3 fun. But, you know, that sparked Hello Neighbor in the eye of the internet again. So now people are making mods, and they're making fan projects about Hello Neighbor, and I love it. It's so fun to play these mods, even though I've never played the mods because I can't. But it's fun to watch the mods. So imagine how fun it would be to play the mods. It's just really brought Hello Neighbor back, and it made it a lot more of a fun experience to play as a whole. And obviously, the problem with mods is that the thing that's making Hello Neighbor fun aren't the people that made Hello Neighbor in the first place. They're, you know, just some people who like Hello Neighbor. They like playing the game, and they thought this would be a fun, cool concept. Because, you know, that one Hello Neighbor mod, the Fast Fredbear mod I was talking about, it both kind of brought FNAF fan games, like Fredbear fan games. They were so popular. They, like, a lot of people still like them. I do. But it brought FNAF mods in other games back again. Because there was Fast Fredbear. Baldi, there was Fast Fredbear. And Bendy, I think. You know, I'm pretty sure there was. I don't know, though. Don't ask me. There was Bear 5 in Baldi. So they put these characters in Hello Neighbor, and it kind of, you know, it made a little chain of things happen where, you know, Fredbear was back, Ben Neighbor was back, Bendy's kind of back now because of the, why? Because we're playing Bendy. And the freaking, what was it, it's a game called Hello Neighbor, you know, like those things. They're so stupid, but I love them. I love them so much. So yeah, basically, Hello Neighbor, it kind of fell off a little bit, and then it was brought back. But it wasn't the game that was brought back, it was the mods. So yeah, it kind of fell off, and yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. See ya.